to my channel. Super excited about this video because I'm doing another collab with lovely Bella. I love this girl to death. Like, I think she is just genuinely sweet. She is adorable. She's funny, and I enjoy watching her videos. Like, she's just real and down to earth. Alright, so what this collab consists of is one of us doing a foundation routine and the other one doing a skincare routine. I am currently not available when it comes to skincare. I mean, you'll see in this video, holy crap. My skin has taken a turn in the worst. She did a skincare routine, and I have her video, a link down below. Go to her channel and show her some love. Hit that like button. Watch all her videos. She's super cute. Don't forget to subscribe to her channel because she's great. I did the foundation routine. I know I already have 2 of these up, but my foundation routine has changed. Like, let's be honest. I think the last one that I put up was last year. And even though I took like a lot of time off for like personal reasons, my foundation routine has completely changed. I have vamped it up a little bit, and I use completely different products. Other than, I think, about maybe 1 or 2. No, one thing. There's one thing that I still use. It's definitely my holy grail, but it's the Pro Longwear Concealer from MAC. I'm in the shade NW20. I'm gonna quit rambling and let you guys enjoy this video. So if you're interested in how I get a flawless canvas before I start my eye makeup and stuff, just keep watching. Alright, so the first thing that I do, obviously, to prep the skin is I use moisturizer. I'm going to go ahead and put this on. This is the Simple Moisturizer. I use this in almost every video. I use this all over the face. Alright, so the second thing I do is a primer, and while that's setting in, I'm going to go ahead and show you the 2 primers that I use. My primers bounce around every so often. I never really stick with the same primer, but for a while now, I've actually been loving the E.L.F. What is that? Mineral? I think this is the Mineral. I don't know. There's no other writing on it, but I think this is the Mineral primer. But this one is for the pore. Okay, so it's tone adjusting, and it's for like making your pores smaller. This one is the Brightening Lavender, and I use this one in my T-zone. And then for the outer half of my face, what I've been liking here lately, which has only really been a few days that I've worn makeup, I've been using this one right here. It's just a sample, but this is the Smachbox Photo Finish Primer Oil, and it's hard to see. Yeah, it's just the primer oil. But yeah, it's just from, this is just a sample, like I said. I think I got this in an Ipsy bag. And I like to put this on the outer rim of my face because my face does stay pretty dry everywhere, and I kind of think that's another reason why my face is breaking out so bad, is because the weather has changed so much in the past couple weeks too. It's horrible. Hot and cold, and it's killing my face. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and just pull my hair back because I don't want any real product to get in my hair, and I'm gonna be using my mini ears. This is Pirates Caribbean. I got this whenever we went to Disney World in Florida last year, and I want to go back so bad. But anyway, I hope it's not too distracting. My camera's kind of low enough to where you can't really see it. It's not going to distract anybody too much. But this thing hurts my, like, right here behind my ears. Kind of hurts a little bit. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and start with my primer. I'm going to go ahead and do the E.L.F. primer. I'm going to stick this kind of in the areas where I want to minimize my pores. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pat and rub it in. It's also got like a silicone-y feel to it, just in case you were wondering what it feels like. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and go in with the other primer. It's just the Smashbox Oil Primer. This looks like that. I'm sure it's probably in a different kind of bottle. But I'm going to go ahead and rub this all over the outer part of my face. This actually feels really good on the skin. It is an oil, like I keep saying, so keep that in mind, that it is going to feel a little on the greasy side. So if you're not into that, it's definitely not something that I would go for if you're not into that. I used to not be, but my face has been so dry that I have to be. Alright, so the next thing that I'm going to do is go ahead and do concealer. I know that that sounds pretty backwards, but the concealer that I'm going to be doing is a correcting concealer, and because I have so much red on my face, I am going to conceal that, and I'm going to be using my 6 color Conceal and Correct Light from BhCosmetics, and it just looks like this right here. I'm going to be just using this color right here on all of the red spots, and I'll have all of like the brushes and stuff like down below, that way you know what I used if you were interested in any of the brushes, just to kind of save time. But I'm just going to go ahead, and what I do is I just get the brush kind of saturated with the concealer, and I kind of just go kind of heavily on a lot of the spots, and then I'll go back in after I've covered everything and kind of blend everything out with the brush. And I find that this right here helps hide a lot of the redness and keeps me from having to kind of use, I guess, other thicker concealers on my face. I don't know. This is just the routine that I've kind of been doing here lately. And I like the, we'll even do this spot down here. I don't know why those are red. I think I might have scratched those areas. I'm gonna get around my nose. I am sick as a dog, I feel like, anyway. I managed to get a head cold, so if I sound nasally, that's why. Okay, so now that I look a little weird, I'm gonna go ahead and just, with no additional product, take the same brush, and I'm just gonna kind of, in a small circular motions, I'm just gonna kind of buff a little bit of this with a light hand. I'm not pushing real hard on any of the product. I'm just going in with a light hand just to kind of buff out the harsh edges and to really evenly distribute the product that I stuck everywhere. And I know this seems a little, you know, much, but this helps with any redness. So if you've got any redness, this will definitely conceal that. Okay, so now that I look a little crazy, I know, it looks ridiculous, I'm going to go back into that palette, and I'm just going to pick up some of this salmon-y color right here, and I'm just going to place this kind of underneath my eye to help hide the dark circles from lack of sleep and from where I've kind of been sick here lately. I'm also going to put some in the inner corner. My finger, I'm just gonna blend that out a little bit around the edges. And if you can hear my cat, I've got my door closed to this room and he is dying to get in here. He doesn't like closed doors. Hey, I'm gonna let him in real fast. Alright, now with that done, he's rubbing all over my legs now that he's in here. He's like, thank you. But now that I'm done, I'm gonna shake this up a little bit. I'm gonna go in with my favorite drugstore, absolutely favorite drugstore foundation. This is the L'Oreal Paris 24-Hour Foundation in Infallible Pro-Matte. Mister, you got to be quiet. I'm in shell beige, and let's go ahead and plop this on my face. But yeah, I'm just going to be using a fluffy Kabuki brush. This is a no-name. I don't even remember where I got it. But I'm going to go ahead and just put these on with a light hand and small little strokes. I'm going to go ahead and just put this all over my face. And I find that this this foundation does an amazing job for a drugstore at covering everything up. Absolutely wonderful job at covering everything.
Huh? No. put something on. You wouldn't leave me alone.
Now with the first layer of foundation on, I'm going to go ahead and go back in to get some more of that product foundation on the back of my hand. And we're going to use this to go around the areas that need a little bit more coverage. And I'm going to start right back where I started before, because those areas will be a little bit more set in and a little bit more drier. I'm just going to pat this. I'm not going to swirl it around or buff it in or anything. This time I'm just going to use just a patting motion to kind of spread the product around. That way it covers really good. And this motion really just helps build up the coverage that you want. I love this foundation. It's been one of the best drugstore foundations I've ever used. Alright, so now with that done, I am going to go in with a little bit of concealer underneath the eyes just to kind of brighten up a little bit, and I'm going to be using my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NW20. Just gonna squirt one pump on the back of my hand is really all I ever need. Same brush, gonna just use it to apply the product. Center of my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, around my nose area, and on my chin. Alright, so now that that is done, I'm going to let this sit for just a second. I'm going to look and make sure that everything is covered that I want to be covered.
There's a hair. Okay. Got it.
Alright, if there's not, I will go back in with a little bit more of a thicker consistency of concealer just to kind of dot around on the face. But I kind of feel like that covered everything that I needed it to cover. Alright, so the next step is powder. My nose always itches whenever the liquid products are drying. Alright, so the powder that I like using is the NYX HD Studio Finishing Powder. But this is just translucent. I don't know if they have other colors, but I like to use the translucent one. I like this one because it gives you almost like a satiny or like a natural glow to it. And the one thing that I hate is the powder, just in general, where it's loose, it just kind of gets everywhere. All I'm doing is just dipping my brush into the lid. I poured some out and I'm just going to knock off a lot.
It blew everywhere.
A little bit goes a long way with this stuff, and I'm going to pat it on my face, not to swirl it around, or it will move all of the product you just stuck on your face. And it literally just, oh, it's so soft. I think I poured too much product in this lid, honestly. You don't want to go at a hard hand with your face. You kind of want to bounce it kind of softly on your face so it doesn't accidentally move the product around, because sometimes that can happen. So now to set underneath the eye area, I'm going to be taking, I guess I should show you guys, my Laura Mercier powder. Just found this. I lost it for a while. I found it. If I can get it to come out, I'm almost out. So that, oops, got a little bit on the lid. I'm just going to be taking this brush right here. It's just it's a highlighting brush, but I like it for underneath the eyes. I'm just going to take some of this product on it, tap the rest of it off. And with my finger, because my under eyes and my eyelids in general crease really bad, I'm just going to tap away the rest of the concealer that creased to create a smooth. And I'm wiping my finger off as I go under instead of just keep going back and forth, because you can sometimes cause it to keep creasing by doing that, because it's just excess product. And with the Laura Mercier, I'm just going over the under eye area. And I love this powder to set my eye with. It is a magic powder. Going to take this in the areas that crease, like around my mouth area or around my nose area and on my forehead. Alright, so that's basically how I get a canvas of flawlessness. Anyway, I love how this turns out, because it just, once I get all of my other makeup on, it will look a whole lot better. Right now I just look ghostly and I look flat as all get out and just crazy looking. I went ahead and brushed in my eyebrows so it wouldn't look too crazy, because they were just gone, it looked like. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put the rest of my face on and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so that's basically it for the flawless foundation routine, I guess you could call it. But yeah, that was basically it. Don't forget to go to her channel and subscribe and like her video, because she's wonderful. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel, join my family, and be my friend. Don't forget to share my video with your friends and family and all them, because I'm hoping to reach 500 subscribers real soon. Fingers crossed. I have a giveaway coming up whenever I hit 500, so be on the lookout for that one. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys!